All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. There's going to be another live stream. We're going to put some time here on the clock. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. There's going to be another live stream, and we are working live. All right. So this is going to be for all of the followers that we have been connecting with lately. We've had some questions come in via email, via DM, and what's exciting is anytime someone brings information to us, we like to turn it into a course. We think it's a good teaching opportunity, have some guided practice. You're not out there alone. And I'm going to go ahead and put a 10 minutes on the clock. Let me actually do 15 minutes on the clock. And there we go. Okay, so at some point, you are going to see 15 minutes up on the clock. This is going to be an improv work flow or working session. I'm going to walk you through if you were a business owner today and you are an executive and you want to raise attention, you want to get awareness, and then furthermore, you want to be able to push people and their attention to a destination, I have a solution for you. And let me explain that a little bit more. Today, it is common for a business executive, it is common for a business founder to try to get discovered online, to want to raise awareness. And, what are you going to do? You're going to go out and you're going to purchase a domain from GoDaddy. You're going to purchase a subscription from Squarespace. You're probably going to go to Wix. You might go to ClickFunnels. Everyone thinks today who is in business and you're a business executive and you want to be discovered, you think you actually need a website when in fact, you really only need a page with menu items for people to take action on. And if you are a professional services model company where you rely on meetings, you rely on booked appointments, and then you make the sale on the booked appointment or meeting, there's an easier way. Totally easy way. And then if you are a business owner and you are selling something and you need an e-commerce solution where you can just quickly put up a product, a digital product or a physical good product, and just sell it to people and take them to checkout, there's a solution for that too. The solution I am referring to as that I will be introducing to you over the next 15 minutes. And by the way, this is going to go into our catalog where we're building a catalog on YouTube and also inside of our community. And inside of our community in YouTube, what we intend to do is just give away a lot of free tips. You can come back and watch these tips. And for future reference, if we ever have a meeting or there's ever another question to arise, hey, Rich, in terms of digital strategy, in terms of getting out there, getting online, what would you recommend as a good step one? This is going to be it. And it's not going to cost you anything at all except for the next 12 minutes. Okay. Now, I think, to be fair, you're going to need a few things. The first thing you're going to need is a domain. If you do not have a domain, totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. And I'll show you or walk you through what I am talking about. Now, what I'm going to do, first of all and foremost, is I'm going to take you to Linktree. So Linktree is one of those free solutions. I'm going to spend about 5 minutes and walk you through Linktree. And then I'm going to take about 2 or 3 minutes and walk you through downloading the app, because some of you are going to be interacting, building this out from your phone. And for those of you who have a computer, desktop, and you want to be able to sit down, get in front of a bigger screen, bigger monitor, this is for you too. So you're going to want to go out to, and by the way, I'm not promoting Linktree. I'm just giving an easier solution for business owners out there today who are looking for a good step one. A good step one is to go out to Linktree. We'll go ahead and place it in the bio. Once I finish recording this, we'll go ahead and place it in the description or bio of this video. You'll go out to Linktree. As you can see, everything you are, because some of you, right, you sell multiple things. You're an author, you do podcasts, you have credit services, you do a lot of things. And some of you only do one thing. This is for everyone. Okay. Everything you are in one simple link. Now, to demonstrate that, let me go to mine. I went out to GoDaddy and I purchased a domain name. It's richardpeoples.com. And anytime you type in richardpeoples.com, it forwards to my Linktree. And there's a picture. My head is missing, of course, but if you look on mobile, which I'll take you to in a second, it's not missing. Team is still working on it, but it's still easy, right? It took me minutes to set this up, like less than 30 minutes to set this up. And you can see I have my name, I have my tagline, I have all my socials, I have my links, and new feature, I have all of my courses, products, all are right here as well. So with one click of a button, I can put links in front of people, and with one click of a button, I can showcase my products. So let's go back to Linktree. Linktree starts by claiming your name. So you put in your name, whatever your name. Now, if I were to click here and click claim, they're going to say that name is claim, but they'll recommend another name. For you, if your name is not taken, go ahead and grab it. For someone else does, especially if someone else has the same name. Now, what you're doing in minutes is you're building a menu-like structure that's visible on mobile and desktop, and you link everything there to make it easy for people to get to where they need to go. And you can also link all your socials here, and you can also analyze, this is key, analyze what's working. So the pricing on this, because that's typically what's next, most people are going to click pricing and they're going to say, hey man, this looks cool. Takes a couple of minutes to do. How much is it? It's free. Let me say that again. It's free. Okay. You can have unlimited links. There's going to be some things that you cannot do. Otherwise, you can bump up if you need access to those things, or you can have access to upgraded style options, affiliate marketing tools, and scheduling, meaning people can schedule meetings right inside of your Linktree. And then there's other things that you can do, such as track your analytics. You can do conversion tracking, which means you want to track to see what's actually working on there. And as you can see, I mean, they're not asking for your whole entire life savings here. They're only asking for about $5 a month, $60 a year. So for some of you who are going, I think I need a full-blown website. No, you don't. You only need Linktree. All right, Linktree, you can go with a free version. You can start off at $5. And me, if you ask me, hey, Rich, what plan are you on? I'm on the Pro plan, which means I'm looking at everything. Now, let me explain the back end of what I see. So when I sign into Linktree, when you sign in Linktree, you're going to have to set up some stuff, okay? Pretty easy to navigate, and it's also accessible via mobile. I'll take you there in a minute. Now, in here, you have the option to add links, and you have the option to add your products. So for those of you who are looking for a turnkey solution, streamlined, takes you a few minutes, maybe less than an hour, you get to do this in less than an hour with a tool where all you got to do is find your links, link them here, and it's visible almost instantly. There's no like saving option. It saves automatically. Okay. So in here, you can come in here and add a link. You can come in here and add a video, a document, a type form. You can add all kinds of things as a link. That link turns into a button. as you can see over here. So I have here text Richard, schedule Richard, interview Richard, request Richard, and then some buttons for my services I offer. Now imagine if I would have had to place this on one single website. One website. That's impossible. You can't fit everything, all right, and without confusing everyone today, because everyone has ADD. By the time you would have watched this, clicked through to a website, navigated a website, you probably would have left already and went to something else. This is for people who have something they need turnkey, it's quick, you can get it up and running in no time. And it doesn't cost you anything, except for the time to set it up. Now, if you were to click text Richard, I take people where I get their information, I get their phone number, I get their name, and it goes into my CRM. Schedule Richard. Schedule Richard is for people who want to schedule a meeting. There's two types of meetings, potentially three, but there's two. There's one virtual meeting and there's two phone meeting. Okay. If you were to go to the virtual meeting, it's going to just enroll you into my Zoom. And my Zoom, all right, is going to, so let's just say you wanted to schedule, right? There's my Zoom information. My Zoom will get you over to that time. But you'll put in your information, and it's also a good opportunity for me to ask a lot of questions to pre-qualify people. So in some instances, you go here, you put in information. I don't like the information I see. I can send you an email and say, hey, I don't think it's worth the time, right? So for some of you who are getting a lot of negatives, false negatives, if you would, people are scheduling meetings and they're not qualified. It's a good opportunity to just integrate that into your Linktree. Interview Richard. So I do podcasts from time to time. And instead of me having to go back and forth asking people, when is a good time? What day you want to do it? What are we talking about? I actually send people to a calendar. I tell them to pick a time and they tell me what they want me to talk about. And I ask a lot of questions. Okay. And if I like what I see, I show up and I do the interview. And it's working just fine. Also, because we're talking about streamlining everything, right? Anytime someone wants to schedule me for an event, speaking event, they can go into my calendar, pick a time slot they want me to come and speak. And from there, they can tell me like the event location, name of the event, estimated attendees, all the information needed for me to make a decision if I want to show up or not. Not to mention, you kind of get to the point where I can add other buttons in here. Okay. And in order to do that, all I need is a link. So let me demonstrate that. I'll come back over here. I will click the link, put in a domain name, click add, and it doesn't publish immediately. I do have to, click the tab. Also, you'll want to put in a title, a button title. And then from here, what you're going to do is you can add some type of thumbnail. You can make it interactive, right? You can see I can add a thumbnail here, or I can just make it like standard button. I can also make it a redirect, just a redirect. I can also change out the thumbnail. I can even make it a priority link so it always stays at the top no matter what. I can also schedule when it shows, when it doesn't show. So if it's time sensitive, I can go in here and add a day, and I can also add a day where I want to hide it. Okay. Last but not least, I can lock this link, and I can see what type of insights are inside of this link. Now, if we were to go in real time to something that I have set up, like for Text Richard, I can see that in the last 7 days, 7 people visited that website or clicked that button. And I have all the insights necessary to be able to make a decision if I want to keep that button there. Now, if you can imagine building a website, it takes time. You got to contact your web developer. You have to pay for that person's time to make changes. It gets crazy. I like to do this on the fly, on the go, depending on what I have going on. Not to mention, I can go in here and I can customize all of these different features that you are seeing. So I can change it from classic to hero. I can add in social icons. I can update my bio. I can change the name of the profile title. I can also change the background. I can also change how my buttons look, right? What type of shape I want them to take form. Also, the button color, the shadow color. I can also see the font color plus the type of font. I can hide Linktree's logo. So it's like mine, right? And most importantly, I can add in the pictures. Now, if I were to go to settings, I got 45 minutes on the clock, and then I'm going to go into the mobile. So, last but not least, if you are across all these different channels, if you have activated TikTok, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Pinterest, WhatsApp, Discord, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Patreon, SoundCloud, and Clubhouse. So you can turn on, turn off feature. You can add these at the top or the bottom. Okay. I may add those to the bottom so they don't get in the way of the links or the shop. Your choice. I can throw in or integrate some type of email sign up, SMS sign up, and I can even display or unenable my shop. Now, there's some other things you can do in here wrapping up. I'll just go one more minute. You can, if SEO is important to you, you want to show up on Google's engine and you want to show up the correct way, you can actually do some SEO efforts here. You can also set up conversion tracking. So for those of you who are very intelligent like myself, like advanced, and you like to know who came to your page and what did they do when they came to your page, and if they took an action on that page, you can track the conversion. You can also track your Facebook. So if you're sending traffic from Facebook to this page, you can do that there, and you can even integrate it into Google. All right, so that's all the time I have for the desktop. Now, for those of you who are more like, I want to see what it looks like on mobile, okay? Not a problem. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. And I'm going to share my phone screen. If you're getting anything out of this and you want to reach out because you want to learn more, you're not that technical. I happen to help a lot of non-technical founders, non-technical executives, non-technical companies. And so if you have any more questions, regarding this, you can also comment in the section below if you watch this in a future instance. Now, what I'm going to do is share my screen for my phone. All right, so if you are watching, I'm going to take the next 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and explain to you the directions and steps you need to take in order to make this work from your phone. So as you can see, I'm on an Android. For those of you who are on Apple, you'll want to open your Apple Store. If you're on Android, you want to open your Play Store. You want to go ahead and type in Linktree, just like that. Download it. Once it's downloaded, you'll see that you can sign up or log in. I'm going to log in. And you can log in with your phone number. And you can also log in with your username. Now, I'm going to log in with my username. Username, come on. There we go, there we go. All right, just need to copy and paste this in. Like I said, if you have any trouble setting this up yourself, happy to help. Me and my team, we've been using this for a very long time. Put in your name. This is crazy. I had to change the settings on this, but next password. Let me see if I can get this in here without you guys seeing my password. comment in the section below if you are watching in a later instance. You have heard about Linktree. You have not started using Linktree. You want to use Linktree. It looks like a really easy solution. Go ahead and comment. I promise we will reach out to you and do our best to try to help. Whoo, this is a long one. Let's see if I can copy paste this. No, I cannot. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the mode. Got about 1 minute left. If I can just get signed in, we'll be okay. I need to be able to copy and paste my password without exposing the password. Control mode. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's try that one more time. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing just for a second. And I have to type it in. I'm going to add at least 2 more minutes on the clock. Let me get my password in. Hope you guys are enjoying this free training. Oh, wow. So, I don't know about you, but I use a solution to be able to manage all of my passwords. And with this solution, it's really cool because I never have to remember a password. But then when it creates a password that's like super long, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. At least we have some type of security setting in place where it cannot be hacked. Okay, so bear with me for about 1 more minute, and I should be in. And I hope that you get to take away that there's a way to be able to get these things done without having to spend a ton of money. Almost there? Wow. Okay. I seem we can't find an underscore button. There it goes. All right. And now I am in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share. There we go. Come on. Again. Whoa. Okay. We're just waiting. Let me go ahead and try something else. Put my phone number. Yeah, I highly recommend if you're going to use Linktree, you Maybe sign in with your phone number. All right, I'm in. Tried phone number. Here we go. All right, thanks for your patience. All right, so the objective here is to be able to, instead of going out spending a lot of money to build a website, and trying to put everything that you have to offer on a website, you can use Linktree. And if you don't have a website and you just have a phone will also help you do the job. So here we have, I'm signed into my Linktree account on the app. And as you can see, I can just about navigate everything from my phone. Okay. All the buttons where I was demonstrating on the desktop, I can demonstrate that on my phone. So like, for instance, I just put out a new YouTube series, right? I can click the YouTube button right here, and I can load content to that menu. And then I can make it time sensitive and say, okay, I'm done promoting that. I have a new video series coming out. I can then go back into my Linktree app and I can connect a new YouTube. There's video, music, there's Spotify if you have podcasts, there's TikTok, there's Twitch if you are a gamer. There's so many different solutions here, or you can just enter in some type of URL for the new link. I can turn on, turn off new links. Okay. I can go, if I click on profile, that's what it looks like on mobile. So right now, if you were to go to richardpeoples.com on your mobile phone, this is what it would look like. All right, so I'm seeing a real-time view of my buttons. Now, some of you are going to love the fact that there's a shop, and I can even add in all my products. So for instance, I have a couple of courses, like I have a YouTube ads from scratch, and I just click it, take people exactly where I want them to go. And as you can see, I can take people straight to the checkout for my specific course. Now, that's not going to be the situation for everyone. I'm just showing you a use case of what it looks like to be able to host all of your call to actions from mobile. And then last but not least, I can see views. So I can see that, hey, over the course of the lifetime of my Linktree, I've had over 482 views, 229 clicks. That's almost a 47, that's almost a 50% click-through rate. So that means I'm doing something right. So for every single 2 people who come to this specific page, one of them is taking an action. One of them is leaving. And I'm okay with that. 50% is pretty good. I can also see the activity. I can also see clicks. I can see what happens day by day, like today, or on the 22nd. Today's 29th. On the 22nd, there really weren't any clicks, but you can see I had a little spike on the 27th. So I can actually see if what I'm putting on this page works. And last but not least, I have access to the settings, so I can make more changes to my Linktree page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. All right, so let's summarize and bring this little masterclass workshop to a close. So some of you are asking the question, what was this video about? In summary, we can say, and I'm going to place this content inside of my community library. So the minute you come into the community and you say, hey, I'm starting from scratch, or I was paying a web designer, web developer, and now I kind of want to control everything from the palm of my hand. Rich, what solutions do you recommend? I recommend Linktree. Linktree, that's linktr.ee. I'll place the link inside of the YouTube description and also our community description. But you go over there, you set up a site. You can add in all your customized links, links that go to your Square, links that go to your Amazon, links that go to your podcasts, links that go to your social media wherever you want people to go, links that go to your Shopify store. But instead of building out a custom website, waiting 30 days, waiting a week, spending $500 to $1,000 or more, all right, some people spend like $50,000. Listen, this is a go-to solution that doesn't take a lot of effort and you can have done and up in minutes. Now, the question I always get at the end, Rich, do you offer any type of coaching? Do you offer any type of consulting? Yes, I do. I only coach and consult people who are inside of my community. So the reason why I'm making this video, at no cost to you, except for the time to watch it and for the time for me to demonstrate it, is to invite you to join our community. Now, once this video is published, we're going to go back and put some descriptions inside of this video, and we're going to add some links to our community as well as to our calendar meeting. And believe it or not, when you click on those links, guess where it's going to go? To a Linktree. That's right. And from the Linktree link, you'll get access to our community. From the Linktree link, you'll get access to products that you can go and learn more information regarding your business. All right, so my name is Rich. Listen, I hop on here. I'm going to be going live again here shortly. Different topic, but I like to take the weekends and put out some content, and then you get to watch it on your own. And if you like what you see and you want to go deeper and have someone to advise you, someone to coach you, guide you through technical implementation, because you're non-technical, I invite you to join the community. My name is Rich. Thank you so much for watching this video. You have just finished watching a workshop on how to set up a basic website in less than an hour. It's called Linktree. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. And I look forward to seeing you inside the community. Until next time, stay blessed by the best.